Shalom, more praise to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Double line to the Apostle J. Message Part 2. It says Romans chapter 12, verse 12. Part 2 of in your patience possessing your souls. Romans 12 and 12. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation. So we gotta rejoice in hope. We rejoice in the hope that we will be saved. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation, continuing instant in prayer. So we gotta be patient in tribulation. So you gotta be patient, man. When you're going through the tribulations, you gotta be patient. It's a necessity. You have to. You have to be patient. All right. Okay. So I'm gonna read that again. I had to pause the video real quick. Rejoicing in hope, patient in tribulation. So we gotta be patient in our tribulations. You don't want to be hasty. When you do something hasty, you're doing something reckless. You're not taking into account the consequences. Okay. Because a person could be going through tribulation and they're not being patient. And they're giving up. They're losing faith. That's what happens, You start getting weak and you start losing faith. Continuing instant in prayer. So you gotta be patient in these tribulations. Be patient. The Most High is gonna give you a way to escape. That He's gonna deliver you from these tribulations. Continuing instant in prayer. That's another thing. You gotta continue in prayer. You gotta pray. Praying is necessary. It's more than just, going out to camp, doing shows. Because if you're not praying, you really don't got no faith. That's the reality of it. If you're not praying, you don't really got no faith. Because if you're not praying to the Most High, you don't think that whatever it is that you're asking for, the Most High is gonna give you. Because you don't really believe. You getting weak. That's really what's going on there. Okay, that's what happens. All right. Okay. So I got another scripture. This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 32. It says, "But call to remembrance the former days in which after ye were illuminated," meaning what? After you woke up to this truth, man. Let's look at this word illuminated, see what it means. Illuminated. All right. So let's look at this word illuminated in the Greek.
Strong's G 5461.
Photizo. To give light, to shine. Going right to the point, it says to give understanding to. To cause something to exist, thus come to light and come and become clear to all. Like if you say, it's gonna come to the light, I mean it's gonna come clear to everybody. Everybody's gonna be able to see it or understand it. You read on to it says, to enlighten spiritually, imbue with saving knowledge, to instruct, to inform, teach, to give understanding to. So when you were first illuminated, or when you were first enlightened, when you were first given understanding. Okay? When you was imbued with this knowledge. What did it say? Ye endured a great fight of affliction. That's true. You're going to endure a great fight of afflictions, man. You're not going to, sometimes, you might get weak and you not do lessons. You might feel weak in the spirit. And you're not fasting when you should. You're not praying when you should. If you're not fasting, you're not praying, and you feel like you should do those things more. Really, it's a sign of losing faith. That's a sign that you're losing faith. Because if you're losing faith, can't nobody help you. A brother can't help you do that. Can't nobody help you. The only person that can help you is Yahweh Shem Yahshua. You gotta pray to the Father in the name of His Son. Scriptures tell you hope that is seen is not hope. We don't see the Most High. We don't see His Son. Hope that is seen is not hope. We hope for that which you don't see. So we hope the Father and Son, who it is that we don't see, will build up our spirit. So you gotta have faith. Faith is the subject of things. It's the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. We can't see the Father and the Son, but you gotta have faith in them, and you gotta have faith that if you pray to the Father in the name of His Son, that He will build your faith, that He will deliver you. You gotta do this. You can't keep putting it off day by day. There's people with that in the pocket. You can't keep doing that. If if you're going through something for months or whatever kind of tribulation, affliction you've been dealing with for however long you've been dealing with, and it feels like it's not getting off of you, that feel like that demon ain't getting off your back, then guess what? It's time to fast, man. And the reason why you don't fast is because you feel like you ain't got the faith. And I don't know, I don't think I can go a whole day without eating, man. So you just fast once a year when the Day of Atonement come. I mean, I'm not saying you gotta fast every week, but if you got a heavy, spirit messing with you, man, then that's something you gotta do. Alright? Partly whilst ye were made a gazing stock, both by reproaches and afflictions. You were made a gazing stock by reproaches and afflictions, People stared upon us, looked at you when you're going through whatever turmoil you're going through, both by reproaches and afflictions, people talking smack against you, catching all types of hell, and partly whilst you became companions with them that were so used. So you became companions with them that were so used. And that word companion means breadfellows. I'm going to go to the website here. It's called Seton Education Partners. Breaking bread, companions on the journey. Jump right down, says, breaking bread together happens in community. On Fat Tuesday, we receive a surprise. Our time normally slotted for formation was gifted with a gift of community Mexicocina dinner. News better than we could have even imagined. Jump down. The thing is that breaking bread together is so much more than that. I'll keep reading. If money were no object, I'm certain that some of us would be addicted to their pollo nachos. It's a block from our apartment, so temptation is always lurking literally around the corner. Skipping home like it was Christmas, the six of us gathered around the dining room table. The thing is that breaking bread together is so much more than that. Sharing food is culturally, historically, and biblically a symbol for sharing life. There you go. It's a symbol for sharing life. Jump down, it says, the experience of bread is home. It signals labor. It signals love, not an accidental symbol. The etymology of the word companion is one who breaks bread with another, and reminds me of the reality of what humans do together. And it goes, breaking bread, being nourished by bread. I tried to find it online, couldn't find it. I haven't looked at it in a few years, but the word companion, I looked it up, it meant breadful. Let me see if I can find it again. I got some. This is from Tim's Fun Facts. What do the words company and companion have to do with bread? The words company and companion come from the Latin word com, meaning with, and pan, meaning bread. So a companion is someone you eat or share bread with. Circa 1300, one who accompanies or associates with another. From Old French, compagnon, fellow, mate. Go ahead, I got it right here. I knew I saw it on the etymology website. I must have looked over it. Companion, noun, circa 1300. One who accompanies or associates with another. From Old French, compagnon, fellow, mate, friend, partner. 12th century. From late Latin, companionem, literally breadfellow, messmate. From Latin, com, with, together. Panis, bread. You think of like panini. You heard that word panis. So it means breadfellow. Okay? That's what companion means. A messmate. Someone you eat and someone you share what it is that you have with others, and they in turn share with you. So we became companions with them that were so used. So we became companions or breadfellows or messmates with those who had the same type of affliction that we ourselves had to deal with. That's the brotherhood. So back in Hebrews 10:33, that word companions, look at that word in the Greek.
Strong's G 2844. Koinonos.
Koinonos. Go right to the point. Having in common is rendered having communion with the altar. Brought into fellowship with them because, nope, that's not the one. Have communion with, yeah. Okay? And as you see in these scriptures, it gives you the meaning for that word for that Greek word in different scriptures. Okay? So let's go back. Alright, For ye had compassion of me and my bonds, and took joyfully the spoiling of your goods, knowing in yourselves that ye have in heaven a better and enduring substance. Cast not, and I'll go into that a little bit, another lesson. Cast not away therefore your confidence, which hath great recompense of reward. So don't cast off your confidence. Don't cast off your confidence. Okay? And he spoke about the spoiling of your goods. Know that you have better substance in heaven. Because they looked out for the Apostle Paul. This is what these people was doing for the Apostle Paul.